Hello everyone. Today we're going to take a quick walk around look at this very nice and very well equipped 2009 Acura MDX SH all-wheel drive. This MDX is an aspen white pearl coat, has the parchment leather interior. It is powered by a 3.7 liter V6 engine, has a 5-speed automatic transmission with manual shiftability. The vehicle does have a trailer tow group with 4 and 7-pin wiring, dual exhaust tips, rear backup camera. Also has tinted windows, keyless remote entry, 18-inch painted aluminum wheels on Pirelli Scorpion Verde 255/55 R18 tires. Those are the black integrated running boards. Up front, you have automatic xenon projector beam headlamps and fog lamps. Alright, let's take a look at the interior. Alright, so taking a look inside, we have power mirrors, power windows, and power door locks. Auto one-touch up and down windows for the driver and front passenger. Exterior mirrors are also automatic dimming. 2 driver memory. Have your power mirror switch on your dash. Also has a leather wrap, power tilt and telescoping steering wheel. Also have 8-way power driver and passenger seat with adjustable lumbar support. Alright, pan through the interior just to show a little more detail. You have audio controls, cruise controls, Bluetooth control, and trip computer controls, all on the steering wheel. Electroluminescent gauges. This vehicle currently has 68,261 miles on it. Does have a navigation system. And also by placing the vehicle in reverse, displays your backup camera. Also has several menus that you can choose from by utilizing the joystick here and pressing on it to enter. Alright, moving down. Dual zone electronic automatic climate control. You also have your clock. 6-disc CD changer with MP3 readback. Also has DVD audio as well. XM satellite radio. Your navigation system and joystick controller. You have your heated seat controls. PowerPoint. Cup holders hidden behind the panel. And generous amount of storage in your center armrest. And there is an auxiliary input jack in here as well. Alright, looking overhead. You have overhead lighting, power sunroof controls. You've also got your dome override, HomeLink universal garage door opener, sunglasses holder. Also have an automatic dimming rearview mirror, illuminated vanity mirrors that slide out on the sun visor. Alright, this vehicle does have 3 rows of seats, so we'll take a look at the second row seat. Does seat 3 across. It is a 60/40 split folding seat design with high adjustable head restraints on the outboard seats. The seat backs also recline. Fold down center armrest with pop out cup holders. So overhead lighting. And rear seat passengers also have their own automatic climate control. You'll also have a power point, adjustable air vents. Alright, looking at the third row seat. Seats 2, it is a 50-50 split folding seat. Rear seat passengers have their own storage trays, cup holders. Alright, take a quick look at the luggage area. With the third row seats up, the luggage space is modest. You have underfloor storage with jack storage as well. The fold of the seats is easy. Just lift up on the handles and pull the seat forward. You have a 12-volt power point back here. The lift gate is automatic just by pressing a button. Alright, this does conclude our quick walk around look at this 2009 Acura MDX SH all-wheel drive. If you have any questions or would like to see this vehicle, please contact our showroom. One of our friendly sales staff will be more than happy to answer any questions you may have. And as always, thanks for watching.
When you've built the most beautiful car ever made, what on earth do you do for an encore? It's taken Jaguar 50 years to answer that question, but at last, the F-Type is here. The Jag launches into a tough market, and one of its biggest rivals is the new Porsche Cayman. And it just happens to cost £20,000 less.
Earliest memories was riding in my dad's E-Type Jag when I was just 3 years old, and that's what got me really hooked on cars.
This F-Type is the V6S. It's the midpoint of the range between the V6 and the V8. With 375 brake horsepower on tap, it hits 60 miles an hour in less than 5 seconds.
Well, my dad only had a Volvo Estate, but as a kid growing up in the 80s, it was Porsche that was the real embodiment of sports cars. To me, nobody does it better.
Last year, Tim said the Porsche 911 was the best sports car in the world. I bet now he's saying that the Cayman is just as good to drive and it costs half the price.
And this Cayman's just over half the price. It's also nearly £20,000 less than the cheapest F-Type.
I bet right right about now, Tim's trying to tell you the Porsche is a really good family car.
Well, I'd be more than happy to do the score run twice every morning in this.
But just look at the F-Type. It looks like it's doing 100 miles an hour standing still. In comparison, both Porsches just look a bit dull.
Okay, so this standard Cayman is about a second slower to 60 miles an hour than the F-Type. But forget about that, it's handling that matters most. Where the Jaguar's got its big, heavy engine out the front, in this car the engine's right behind me, bang in the middle, and that gives it near perfect weight distribution and great balance for cornering.
But the F-Type is more like an old-fashioned muscle car, and I love it for that. The steering is really direct, and the back end is almost too willing to slide out. I wouldn't bank on the back tyres lasting very long. Old school or not, it's extremely fast. My dad's old E-Type wouldn't have come close.
Back in the real world, the Cayman is more practical than you might think. There's room for luggage in the front and in the back, and the combined volume is more than a Ford Fiesta. Compare that to the shallow slot you get in the F-Type. Jaguar was below average for reliability in the latest Which Car survey, the largest of its kind in the UK. Porsche was better and was also rated top for owner satisfaction. Click the link below to find out more.
That's all very sensible, but on the road, the Jag just feels more special, and its 8-speed automatic gearbox really lives up to its quick shift name.
I've always preferred a manual gearbox in a sports car, but most people will pay £2 more for this PDK dual clutch auto, and I can see why. It accelerates quicker and it's more economical. So what do you reckon then, Claire? You've waited 50 years for this car.
Not quite 50 years.
Okay, not quite 50 years, but a long time. Was it worth the wait?
Definitely. It's the best thing to come out of Coventry since the E-Type, and I think it's the best car of the year.
It is a fantastic car, I'll give you that. But
you'd take the Cayman?
You already know that. I think it's better to drive. I'm confident it would be better to live with, and it's so much cheaper.
But it's so predictable.
Well, the fact is that I can't even nearly afford either of these cars. So I'm going to be in the cheap seats for the way home. Are you coming?
No thanks, I'm off to take my dad for a spin.
Click here to read our first drives of the Jaguar F-Type and Porsche Cayman, plus our top 10 sports car buying tips.